What is up, everybody? Squiddish here, and let me preface this by saying, shut up, pissed. You little pissed pineapple, you. This is Wildstar, which is currently in closed beta, and if this looks interesting at all to you, or if you're at all interested in MMOs in general, you should go to their website and register, because this is actually pretty awesome. As you can see, it is an MMO that looks on the surface a lot like World of Warcraft. I'm going to just straight up come out and say it. I mean, even graphically, this looks like World of Warcraft. And I walked past it and was like, is this World of Warcraft? And they're like, no, this is Wildstar. And I'm going to play it. Now, like I said, it's currently in closed beta. Keys are a little bit difficult to come by, and I believe the game's actually still under NDA, so I don't think even if I got into it I could post videos of the Wildstar beta, but the build they had available at PAX is NDA free, so here it is in all of its glory. Basically, from what I played, it is a third-person, sort of more action-based MOBA. There's no targeting a la World of Warcraft. All your abilities hit areas and cones in front of you, and you have to manually aim. Even your auto-attacks have a hitbox. This character right here, his auto-attacks are all frontal cones. It's 3 quick slashes and a frontal cone. Actually, basically everything he does is frontal cone. He's a sort of roguelike character. I've got stealth. I get bonuses using my abilities on people from stealth or from behind or stealth from behind. There's all sorts of stacking bonuses I can add up by positioning my character properly in fights. Now, in this beta, I had 2 different things I could try. Thing 1 was start off with a Dominion character, one of the 2 factions, and play through a Hello Kitty Island Adventure level 3 quest. No. Screw that. The other option was pick one of the 4 races, and each of the races had 1 class available in the beta, and jump in at level 25 into a heavily PvP questing area. So, think like an end-level World of Warcraft zone. It's not really there for PvP, it's there for questing, but there's a town on one side, there's an enemy town on the other, and you guys are sure going to meet each other in the middle. Hell yes. So I picked my rogue and equipped with 9 abilities that I had no idea what they did. We went gloriously out into battle as I tried to figure out how to play this game. And it was actually a lot of fun. I liked the way a lot of the fights play out. Since there's no targeting, since it's very mobile, there's combat rolling. You can actively dodge attacks. You can see on the ground the area of effect of your enemy's attack, so you can see where they're going to hit. You can see what they're firing at you. The area of effect panel props up for a brief second after you hit an ability, right before the ability goes off. So they're not quite instant. Like, I hit one, a cone will pop up, and then I'll swipe, swipe, swipe. But if I hit one again while he's swiping, I'll pretty much go right to swipe, swipe, swipe again afterward, right after the global cooldown is over. Same with enemies. They'll hit their button, you'll see the template pop up, and then they'll fire. So if you're quick or you know what they're going to go for, you can dodge out of the way actively, which makes the PvP in this game a lot of fun. Granted, I had no idea what I'm doing, neither did anybody else here, but I had a great time fighting these 2 dudes that kept freaking showing up where I was trying to burn a bunch of corpses. The questing's pretty cool too. It's nice and progressive. You get a quest that goes out, for instance, to find this sergeant guy. You find his corpse. You don't have to go back to town to the next part of the quest. You just radio in and you're like, hey, this dude's dead. And they're like, okay, do this. Give you the next part. While you're on the field, you can pick up a huge variety of other quests that are just out there from shit you walk by. And there's even this little thing on the ground I discovered that turned into a giant shrine that increased my shield capacity. I'm not sure what any of those words I just said mean, but it's cool that there's exploration that means something in this game. Now, granted, out of a quick, short beta play that I got to sit down with in this level 25 character, I can't glean that much about the game. Only it's definitely something that I am very much interested in. In fact, I played this and Elder Scrolls Online today, and I gotta be honest, I'm a little more hyped for Wildstar. This seems like it's going to be a grossly entertaining game that is going to be a lot of fun to play. And if you're into MOBAs at all, or even if you're not, this is a lot more actiony than any I've played, but it looks like it's not going to have quite so much of the grind. The PvP, at the very least, is worth checking out. So head on over to their website, links in the description below, and register for this beta. Something a little bit different. And although the quests available now pretty much boil down to go kill 10 of these, go pick up 25 of these, do whatever, again, it's one little beta zone. So I'm not going to say that's representative of the whole game. And the combat system's entertaining enough that even if it is, I can probably live with that. It's going to be no more grindy than WoW, and the PvP is about 1 billion times better. Shut up, Pissed. This is Squiddish, and good day.